Hello friends, so welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm trying to do a tutorial on how to create a button animation that we actually see in the CRED application. So this is from the NeoPOP design system. So before getting started, I'll show you the prototype I've already done. So this is how it's going to look like, this small animation. So this one also will be now state, the pressed state. So it's going to have this pressed down state and then it's going to jump up back. So this is what we are trying to achieve today. So let's get started on the tutorial. So the first thing that we have to do is create a rectangle. The height has to be 48 pixels and the width 240 pixels, and let's duplicate this rectangle to make another. So this is going to be the shape. So we have to create this 3D shape. So this is the bottom part of it. The height has to be 10 pixels here, and to distinguish we can change its color. And we are going to make another triangle here. So this is a very unconventional method, I believe. I'm not sure. This is what I actually do, so I don't know how others do this. Maybe there's a better way, I'm not sure, but this is the way that I follow, that I do. So yeah, and we can add in a fill and remove the stroke and change the color to make it more distinguishable. So what I'm going to do now is make a copy of this and flip it horizontally. This is not going to be very accurate, but for the tutorial purpose I guess it's fine. And I'm gonna trace the remaining shape using the pen tool here. As you can see, there was a small gap there, but it's fine. And after tracing it, add in the fill and remove the stroke and give a slightly different color. And we are going to do the exact same process for the bottom button as well, bottom rectangle as well. So yeah, add in the fill, remove the stroke, and then duplicate. Flip horizontally. Yeah, and then again we're going to trace out the remaining portion. Like this. Add in the stroke, add in the fill, remove the stroke, change the color just to distinguish it. And yeah, now we're going to remove all the unwanted shapes from our selection, and what we are left with is the desired 3D shape of our button. And I've already selected the shades for this button, so I'm just gonna pick it using the color picker. And now we are gonna trace 4 different rectangles for the shiny part of the button. Add the fill, remove the stroke, and just like that, another rectangle. Add the fill and remove the stroke. Two more rectangles and we're done. This is going to be a bigger rectangle here. And one more. just like that, and we're done. This shape seems a bit obscure, so I'm gonna change it a bit. Yeah, I guess this looks fine now. So now I'm gonna pick the colors I've already selected before. It's going to be white, and the bottom rectangle is a bit darker than that. I guess this doesn't have to be this thick. Yeah, I guess this looks fine. So this is the button, and now the remaining part is we have to make the shadow for this. So for that I'm gonna duplicate the bottom rectangle, bring it down a bit and flip it vertically like this, and shrink it a bit like this, change its color. Yeah, I guess this makes out for a good shadow for the button. And there's another thing that we have to do here is select these two rectangles, keep it aside, make it as a union selection. We need to use this shape for another purpose, so I'll show you why. So for that I'm going to group these four shining objects and then group them and bring it here. What we're now going to do is select these all and mask it. So why we did this is because, yeah, I'll show it to you guys now. So before that we have to make this as a frame selection and click the content. So by doing this we have achieved this effect here. So it will cut off the way we want it to be cut off. So yeah, so this is exactly why we did all these procedures. So yeah, so now let's bring this back to the shape. I'm gonna group all these together. I'm not a fan of frames, I'm a fan of groups. Yeah, most designers are fans of frames rather than groups, but I don't know why. For me, it's the groups rather than frames, because it's a controversial topic. Yeah. Anyway, so we have actually achieved the button here. The only thing left is the label. So I'm gonna center line it to the top rectangle there. So yeah, so we have actually created the button here. So the next thing that we have to do is make it a component. So we are selecting everything and making it as a component. And now we have to create another variation of that. And to make the animation, we have to first select this masked group and place it outside on the left. And on the second variation, the same group has to be selected. And place it to the rightmost region outside the frame. And now we can keep the connections from first variation to second variation. It should be after delay, without any time delay here. And it should be smart animation and ease in, and we can give some time for it. It should be more than 1 second. I think this will be fine. And to loop it, we have to make a connection backwards as well. So it should be after delay without any time, and it should not be smart animate, it should be instant. So now we can actually check our prototype. So let's make a copy of this, place it here, and let's click play. Yeah, so we have achieved this animation effect. And yeah, so lastly we have to create the press down animation effect. So for that we have to create another variation and choose this shadow, shrink it a bit, and make it go up a little bit. It can be the bottom layer, and select everything else, and bring everything else down a bit like this. I guess that would make a press down effect. And now all we have to do is make connections to this variation. So it should be when tapped. So when tapped, it has to be smart animate. It has to be easy. Should not take too much time. 300 would be fine, I guess. Same for the second variation to the third one. And now I guess we can test. So when you click it, yeah, it's going down. Yeah, so yeah, that's the desired effect. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and for the next video I'll probably be doing a small tutorial on how to make this slot machine animation. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thank you.